Hey everybody! Well, today we're going to take a look at another one of these cool ships from the Micro Galaxy Squadron line. Now this one is the Millennium Falcon, and I will say it's probably one of the harder ones to find. I've never seen this in Target or Walmart stores. I had to get this one on Amazon, and I think they've been out for a while too. But it's probably the most popular because it has lights and sounds, which a lot of them don't. And it has 4 micro figures. We got Han Solo, Princess Leia, Ben Kenobi, and Chewbacca. And there's a couple pieces here that you're going to attach, the laser cannons that go on the top here, and also that radar dish thing that's you're going to put on there as well. It looks pretty cool. You can see how big it is. Nice weathering going on. Here on the side you can see that nice artwork. And on the back it shows it's got a lot of features in it. So the front of the top of the cockpit opens up, and you can see all the detail inside. The figures will fit down in there. This whole panel comes off, and you can see the full interior inside there. We'll have to take a look at all that detail. That's really cool. And then 2 of the vents near the back are buttons, and that turns on the lights. The lights are going to activate on the back where the engines are, and there's I think 1 or 2 different sound effects. And then there's also some landing gear. So there's a lot going on with this. Here are the micro figures that come with this set. So we have Han Solo, Chewbacca, Princess Leia, and Ben Kenobi. And as you can see, they are all very nicely detailed, as they all are. It's cool that you get 4 figures in this set. Here's what they look like from the back. I'm trying not to knock them over. And they do bend at the waist just like the rest of them, and also their arms are articulated, so you can bend them up and down at the shoulder. So they look pretty good there. So the first thing we got to do is install the laser cannon here. Not sure which way goes up. I'm guessing this side. So you'll see the little hole right here that just fits right in. So the little peg fits down inside there like this. And this one's got adjustability right here. We'll take a look at all the details on this as well. And then here's that sensor dish, or whatever you call this thing, goes in this hole right here. And that fits nice and easy, and this can also be turned and posed in whatever direction you want it to be. So that's very cool. Look at the detail on that. I have to say, I am very impressed with the detail on here. I mean, just look at how good everything looks. You can see inside those holes all the little greeblies that are all over the Millennium Falcon. You can see the nice weathering that they did on all of this. All the paneling looks very good. I like the little sections here that are open on that side as well. They got all the little colored areas like the red. There's another open area there with some more detailing in there. Looks very, very good. Look at the weathering they did on the vents here. So good. You got some more of these reddish orange kind of panels going on, and there's another section right there that's open. You can see down inside the gun turret area, and I'll show you that you can actually put a figure in there, which is really cool, so we'll take a look at that in just a minute. And then here is the cockpit. Looks very nice. And the cockpit, let's see, does this open? I think it does. Let's see. Yep, there we go. Opens just like that. Look at that. Look at all that detail in there. So you can see the 4 seats. You can see the control panel. That's very nice. The window's nice and clear. And the figures will sit in there, so we'll probably try that out. Here's the front. Look at all this nice detailing on the side. That looks so good. Really well done. And all the way around here, there's that section there. Here is the engines. These do light up. I think they light up blue. I haven't put the batteries in to try it out yet. Look at all that. Oh, it's so good. This looks so good. I really like this a lot. Very, very cool. And then here's the bottom. Now there is some screws visible right there, but it's not really a deal killer. And more of those openings with the details on here. You can see all this going on. It looks pretty accurate. There's the speakers for the sound. I think it makes, I think it makes at least 2 sound effects. I'm not sure if it makes any more than that. Very nice. Now you do have some landing gear here, so these just flip up like this. And what's interesting is you'll notice that they're connected to each other, so the front and back open together. Same thing for this side. And then there's one right here for the front. Very nice, and they open nice and easily. Now this gun turret is molded in. It doesn't open, and it doesn't have a window, but it will stand on the stand just like that. It's very nice. There is also, let's see, which side is it? Oh, I think is it this one? No, it's this one. There is a ramp, and you can actually open this. A little bit difficult, but it does open. Look at that, you can even see those supports in there. It goes up inside there. Doesn't go all the way, but you can kind of see it. Very neat. I love that they added that feature. Alright, let's take a look at how this opens up. Now, to get to the interior, I will say that it's difficult to pop this open. This whole back section right here, you have to kind of start from here, and it is on there tight. You're always scared you're going to break it. So I went ahead and popped it off here, but you can see this whole section comes off. And on the back here, you can see that this is where those buttons are. You can see where you push these, and those buttons are these two vents that are going to activate the lights and sounds. So here's the interior now. Look at this. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Alright, so starting back here, we can see there's some kind of, like, I don't know, generators or something right there. There's tubing right in there. Look at all that. And there's nice weathering going on. It's like a little hallway right here. In here there's like another storage area, a couple of crates. That's where the ramp is. You can see how that ramp looks in there. It actually does lead up to the hallway that goes all the way around here. That's where the cockpit tunnel is. Let's see, is there a... I thought maybe there'd be an opening there. Now this is really cool. That's where that seating area is, where that that game is. I think it's called Dejarik or something. Let the Wookiee win. That's so cool. Would have been cool if maybe they had some of the black panels on there, but they did make it silver, and I think that looks really good. And look at the pattern on the seats. It looks just like it. Very cool. There's some more crates inside there. And then there's, you'll notice this little finger hole or nail hole here. Now let me see if I can open this. There we go. Now that is one of the hidden cargo bays that Han Solo always had in there. It's very neat, and so you can put whatever you want in there. That's what the bottom of the lid looks like. It snaps in very nice. Weathered down in there as well. Let's see if this just snaps back in, I'm guessing. I haven't taken this off before. Oh yeah, it just clicks in place. Now here is where the batteries go, so let me get a screwdriver for that. Okay, so once you loosen that screw, there's the compartment in there. So it takes 3 AAA batteries. So normally they give you a battery ribbon to pull out a battery when it's way deep inside there, but they didn't do that with this, so hopefully it won't be too hard to get this lowest battery out of here. But we'll put that in. Oh, we popped that off. And then, let me see, the spring goes on the negative side. Let me get all these in here, like this. And I also forgot to mention that these are the buttons that activate it. So that's what those things push against. So yeah, that's where the buttons are hidden. Alright, well let me get everything put back on and then we'll check this out. Oh, there's one more thing I almost forgot to mention, and that's this whole gun turret section. See that in there? So this will turn. You can see how that kind of is open on one side. So the way you get somebody down in there is you'll see this little notch right here. So that matches up with the back of the gun turret right there. So you match that up like this, and then this thing comes right out. See how that's just a tube? That's what it looks like on the inside. So here's what that is. Now you can see that there is a gun control right there, or the yoke or whatever you want to call that. And then you can take, we'll just use Han Solo as an example. Now you have to get his legs, you have to get the stock of that thing in there, that little controller. You have to get that between his legs. It's not the easiest thing to get Han in here because it's a very tiny thing. Trying to get him in this seat. So let me struggle with this and see if I can get him in there. Okay, so now we can see that he's inside. He doesn't sit, very tight. He's kind of loose inside there. So he will move around. So now once you got him in, once again you line up that notch on the back of the gun turret here. Put this in like this and just turn it, and that locks him in place. But now you can see Han Solo down inside there. Let me see if I can get the light in there just right. See him? He's sitting crooked, but I got him in there. That's very cool. I think that's neat that they added that feature. Okay, so I've turned the lights down a little bit so we can see how cool the engine lights look. So to activate the engines, you push this one once. That is so cool. Look how nice that looks. Here, maybe I should just turn that off so you can really see how cool that blue looks. It's very neat. Now if you press and hold this, and it's got that, I guess it's the hyperspace sound, and if you keep it held, it'll keep repeating the sound. That's really neat. So there's two sounds for the first button right there. This one here is the gun turret sound. It's pretty loud too. And if you press and hold it, so it just does it over and over. Here, let me turn this light off too. I really want you to appreciate how nice and blue this is. See, that's more like what it looks like. It's kind of like a nice deep blue. That is very, very cool. It gets washed out on camera. That looks so awesome. I love this. Now what else is cool is there's an accelerometer in here. So if you tip it from side to side, it makes different sounds. So you got this. Oh, and you know what? I should probably keep it from this side because I'm guessing this changes lighting. Isn't that cool? I love it. That was probably a jet, I bet they used for that sound effect. And then you can go forward and backward. That's when it's like in full hyperspace mode, I guess. So it's like dip, forward, and back. So that's great. I didn't know it had those other sound effects. That is awesome. So it has a lot. Oh! Okay, now I didn't know it had that. I don't even know how I did that. Let me see that again. No? That's the one we did before. Wow! I don't know where that other sound came from. Usually when you push this again, it turns off. See, like that. Oh, that's so cool. I wonder if that's like some kind of secret sound. It wasn't mentioned in the instructions, which, by the way, this one did come with instructions, which was nice, because the other two I reviewed didn't. But I wonder if it only does it after you've done these. Okay, let me see this again. No, it turns it on. I wonder if you double press it. Let's try that. No? Well, I don't know how I got that one sound, but I'm glad I got it on video. Oh, this is too cool. I love this thing. Okay, so I was messing around with it a little bit. I think to get that, where the hyperspace fails in that one scene, I think you have to press and hold this and then tip it back. Let's see if we can get it to do that. No, I got it to work before. Oh man, I don't know. I don't know how I did it. Yeah, I don't know. It must be some special way to do it, but as I said, it wasn't mentioned in the instructions. Alright. Well, if any of you know how to get that sound, please let me know, because I don't even know how I did it. I just did it earlier, but of course the camera wasn't on. There it is. See, I don't know what it is. Maybe if you tip it like sideways or catty corner. Anyway, that's really cool. It wasn't mentioned, like I said, in the instructions, so that was really cool. And here's what everybody looks like sitting inside the seats of the cockpit. Alright, well there we go, the Micro Galaxy Squadron Millennium Falcon. I really, really like this one a lot. I've done 3 reviews of these now. I did the Darth Vader ship and the Imperial Shuttle, which is another fantastic model as well, but this one here, oh god, this is great. I love it, mainly because of the great lighting effect. Oh, these shut off, by the way. So if you leave it off without making any sounds or anything, like here, I'll do this. So if you leave it on, on, it'll shut itself off after a little while. So it's really cool. It's interesting that it looks like it's blinking, but it's not doing that in real life. That's wild. Here, let's try this. It's always interesting to see what the camera will do with lighting. That is not doing that effect at all, but it's doing it on camera. That's really bizarre. But anyway, yes, I love this thing. I think it was $40. I found it on Amazon. It's one of the harder ones to find if you're looking for one. As I mentioned earlier in the video, I have never seen this at Target or Walmart. And I think it's been out for a while too. I just now found out about all of these, so it's really cool. But it's the best one in my opinion, just because it's got some great sound effects. I love the lighting. I love that it has, where you can move it around and make the different sounds, and comes with the 4 micro figures. Excellent interior, as you saw, the full interior in there. It's so cool. So yeah, I highly recommend this thing. So if you're looking for one, well, probably Amazon's your best bet, but you may have to go through a third-party seller. But hopefully you can find one. But it's very cool. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed this review, and if you did, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons. I'd very much appreciate it. And until the next time, I'll see you on the next video. So thank you again for watching, and have a good one.